Getting started with Payment Manager, recorded class. This recorded class is designed for administrative team members and provides instruction on how to use Payment Manager with Sensei Cloud practice management software. Note: before you can use the Sensei Payment Manager service, you must be enrolled and have your account and card devices set up. Contact the Carestream Dental representative for more information. Carestream Dental and Global Payments Incorporated, GPI, have partnered to provide Payment Manager, a secure online resource for processing credit card payments directly from Sensei Cloud. Payment Manager brings payments into the future, with more options, newer machines, and greater flexibility. When Payment Manager is enabled for your practice, you can use it to accept and process credit cards, debit cards, insurance credit cards, and ACH payments. You can also use Payment Manager to set up and bill automatic payments for payment plans and orthodontic contracts. The Sensei Cloud Payment Manager credit card swipers are chip-enabled and work with Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and Diners Club International credit cards, as well as Google Pay, Apple Pay, and EMV technology. Transactions are settled automatically each night. Processing payments. You can access Payment Manager from any location in Sensei Cloud from which a new payment can be posted, such as the checkout queue, the patient ledger, and the accounts receivable list. Using the patient ledger as an example, begin by clicking New Payment in the Actions section. In the Patient Payment and Balances section, enter the payment being accepted in the Amount Paid field. If an account includes multiple patients, each patient is listed with the current balance due. You can use the Amount Paid fields to enter payments for multiple patient balances from a single transaction. The payment amount at the bottom of the window equals the collective amounts entered into the Amount Paid fields. Confirm that the following are correct: the acceptance location, or the location where the payment was accepted, the acceptance date, and the accounting location, or the location where the payment should be applied. From the Payment Type drop-down menu, select the e-pay transaction type being accepted: ACH, bank transfer, credit card, debit card, or insurance credit card. Note: ACH payment functionality is only available for payments from patients, not insurance companies. Contact your Carestream Dental representative to set up this service and have your merchant accounts configured to accept ACH payments. When a credit card payment type is selected, the payment subtype field is displayed to identify the type of credit card being used. Use the reference and comment fields to enter any additional information about the transaction, and then click Post Payment. The Payment Manager transaction window is displayed, populated with the patient name and responsible party, the payment amount, and the location. Select the transaction method, insert, tap, swipe card, or manually enter card details. A third option, last card used, is available when a previous credit card payment was successfully processed using Payment Manager for this specific account. Also, ensure that the correct merchant is selected to be credited. If the patient's card is present, select Insert, tap, Swipe Card, and ensure that the correct card device is selected. Card devices are filtered by the logged-in location, so only devices associated with the current location are listed for selection. Click Submit. If the selected card device is not available for some reason, an error message is displayed. If the card device is connected properly, a message is displayed prompting you to follow the instructions on the card reader. At this time, swipe, insert, or tap the card being used for payment. If the patient's card is not present, select Manually Enter Card Details. When you select this option, the Use Card Device field is disabled. Click Submit. In the Enter Card Details window, enter the credit card information and click Submit. Note: Sensei Cloud does not store credit card numbers. The interface between Sensei and Global Payments Incorporated, GPI, shares a token that enables a repeat use of the previous credit card used by the patient. The practice cannot access the full card information used by GPI to complete the payment. After the payment is processed, a message of completion displays. If you configured Payment Manager to generate receipts, a receipt displays. Adjusting transactions. To make an adjustment to a transaction, open the patient's ledger. Click the Payment Manager e-payment transaction in question to display the payment details window, and then click Adjust this payment. The Adjust the Payment window displays two active options: Issue Refund and Update Entry. The correct information option is not available for e-payment transactions. If you simply need to update information such as the payment subtype, reference details, or transaction comments, select Update Entry. Make the necessary changes, and then click Adjust Payment. If issuing a full or partial refund, select Issue Refund. You can post a partial refund for e-payment credit card transactions, or the entire amount can be refunded under specific conditions. Prior to the transaction being settled, which takes place approximately within 24 hours, you can only refund the original full payment amount, and the payment is voided. If the funds have settled, you can issue a partial refund, or you can refund the full amount, which is then treated as a full refund. In the Use Card Device field, select a device. In the Refund Amount field, enter an amount to refund. In the Refund Comments field, a comment is automatically added, but you can edit the comment or add additional information. Click Adjust Payment. A message informs you that the adjustment was posted. To view voided e-pay transactions and adjusted non-e-pay transactions, select Show Audit View on the left side panel of the ledger window. Setting up a payment plan with automatic payments. You can set up payment plans that use Payment Manager to process payments automatically, according to the plan's charge schedule, using either a credit card or an ACH bank transfer. You can add automatic payments to new and existing payment plans. Note: Sensei Cloud does not store credit card numbers. The interface between Sensei and Global Payments Incorporated (GPI) shares a token that enables a repeat use of the card stored for the payment plan. The practice cannot access the full card information used by GPI. To set up a payment plan with automatic payments, open a patient record. Select Financials, Payment Plans. Any existing payment plans the patient has will be listed in the area under the Search Plans field. To set up a new plan, click New Payment Plan in the Actions section. Under Payment Plan Summary, enter the plan description. When choosing a description, keep in mind that the payment plan description is displayed on payments in the patient ledger and within statements. Next, select a location. Payment plans are location-based. A patient can have a payment plan for a location in which they have an outstanding balance. Patients can have one active payment plan per each location in which they have a balance. Confirm the payment plan amount. This defaults to the total patient share balance for the location, but can be decreased. Under Payment Plan Schedule, the guarantor is auto-populated. From the Frequency drop-down menu, select when payments will be charged: monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. Next, enter the first payment date. This date defaults to a month from today's date, but you can also select a future date. Use the Payment Amount field, or slider bar, to set the amount of each scheduled payment in the plan. Or, designate the number of payments the patient agrees to make. Changing either of these settings automatically adjusts the other accordingly. In this example, let's assume the patient has agreed to pay $50 a month. This automatically updates the number of payments in the plan to 15. As you make your payment selections, the proposed payment plan installment schedule at the bottom of the window is dynamically updated. Under Automatic Payments, click Add Automatic Payments to define the payment method for the scheduled auto payments in the plan. A summary of the plan settings is displayed. Click Add Automatic Payment Method. In the Add Automatic Payment Method window, select a payment method of ACH, bank transfer, or card. If you select ACH, the transaction method field defaults to manually enter account details. If you select card, select the appropriate transaction method option from the drop-down menu. If you have selected to use a card the patient provides you, select a card device to which you have physical access. In the Credit to Merchant field, select the merchant account to credit with the payments. Note: for ACH payments, you must select a merchant account that is configured for ACH-based transactions. When you select a merchant that is not configured, a message is displayed. Next, click Submit. If using a card device, follow the instructions on the device. Click Save Payment Plan. Click Activate Now to activate the payment plan right away and begin the payment plan schedule, or click Activate Later. The plan is saved. If activated now, the selected payment method is automatically charged on the dates indicated in the payment plan installment schedule. These charges and the associated payments are posted to the patient ledger against the payment plan. As payments are made, the payment plan installment schedule is updated. The status of each payment updates from scheduled to paid or partially paid, depending on the payment amount, and the dollar amount columns are updated accordingly as well. The patient does have the option to pay ahead on the payment plan if desired. A payment plan icon is displayed at the top of the patient's ledger to alert you that they have one or more active payment plans. To make edits to the plan, click Edit Payment Plan in the Actions section of the patient's payment plan window. Then, under Automatic Payments, click Add Automatic Payments. To edit the automatic payment method for a payment plan, click Add Automatic Payment Method. To remove the automatic payment method and manually post future payments, click Remove Automatic Payments. If you want to change details such as how many payments, the frequency of the payments, or the payment amount, etc., you have to close the existing payment plan and create a new payment plan with a new charge schedule. Also available from the Actions section is the option to sign payment plan using the on-screen signature pad with a computer mouse, trackpad, or touchscreen-enabled device, or using a Topaz electronic signature pad. For more information about capturing signatures, refer to the online help topic, How to Digitally Capture Signatures for Treatment Plans, Payment Plans, and Contracts. Adding automatic payments to an orthodontic contract. When you set up a contract, you can enter the card or bank account details that are used to process payments automatically, according to the contract's charge schedule. You can add automatic payments to new and existing contracts. This functionality applies only to practices who have the orthodontic functionality enabled. Note, if you do not already have the Sensei orthodontic features turned on, contact the CareStream Dental Sales representative. When adding or editing a contract with automatic payments, open a patient record and select Financials, Contracts. In the Contracts window, under Actions, click New Contract or select an existing contract and click Edit Contract. For this example, we'll demonstrate how to edit an existing contract. For complete instructions about how to create a new orthodontic contract, view the online help topic, How to Create an Ortho Contract. In the Contracts window, scroll down to the Automatic Payments section and click Add Automatic Payments to display the payment schedule information. Next to Payment Method, click Add Automatic Payment Method. In the Add Automatic Payment Method window, select a payment method of ACH, bank transfer, or card. If you select ACH, the transaction method field defaults to Manually Enter Account Details. Note, for ACH payments, you must select a merchant account that is configured for ACH-based transactions. When you select a merchant that is not configured, a message is displayed. If you select Card as the payment method, select the appropriate transaction method option from the drop-down menu. If you have selected to insert, tap, or swipe a card the patient provides you, select the card device to which you have physical access. In the Credit to Merchant field, select the merchant account to credit with the payments. Next, click Submit. If using a card device, follow the instructions on the device. If the card is not present, or you are handling the setup remotely, select Manually Enter Card Details, click Submit, and then follow the on-screen instructions that are displayed. Once the payment method is successfully captured, click Save Contract. Managing failed payment transactions. It is possible for payment plans set up through Payment Manager to fail to process, for instance, if the credit card used expires, is canceled, or reaches the credit limit before the monthly charge. When Payment Manager is enabled for your practice, the to-do list for your location contains a failed payment transactions list you can use to address electronic payments that did not process successfully. Unsuccessful Payment Manager transactions from an individual payment, or automatically from payment plans and contracts, are added to this list. These transactions are also listed on the Payment Manager Transaction Report. To view and manage failed transactions, open the Location tab, select To Do, Failed Payment Transactions. The list displays failed transactions sorted by transaction date and displays the related patient name, payment method error description, transaction type, and the amount of the failed transaction. Click a transaction listing to display additional information and the options to run the payment again or remove the transaction from the list. Click Run Payment Again to rerun a one-time automatic payment on a contract. This initiates the Payment Manager transaction workflow, in which you are prompted to confirm the transaction method and merchant account. If successful, the transaction is removed from the failed payment transaction list and added as a new payment transaction to the patient's ledger. If you click Remove from List, a warning is displayed. Click OK or Cancel to proceed. Running the Payment Manager Transaction Report. The Payment Manager Transaction Report provides details of all Payment Manager transactions for a single location or all locations. You can generate this report for a specific date or date range. To run the report, start from the Location tab and select Financials, Day Sheet. In the Actions section, click Run Payment Manager Report. A message appears with information regarding any transactions that may have been submitted using the legacy system. Enter a date range and confirm the practice location. Note, the practice location filter is used to filter the Payment Manager transaction report to only those transactions associated with the card reader or device that is associated with the selected practice location. Next, click Generate Report. A PDF file of the report is displayed, which you can save or print as needed. An asterisk in the Entry Mode column identifies payment plan transactions. Totals are displayed on the last page of the report.